morning. Today we're going to focus totally on the legs, and we're going to do it from our mat, but again, you can do this from a standing position as well. We're going to keep things simple. I'm going to do everything on one side. You're obviously going to do it on both sides. So we're going to start by extending those legs straight out, coming into staff position. Always a good idea to have a couple of blocks and a strap beside you when you're doing your stretches. Inhale, we're going to grow nice and tall, and exhale, we're just going to bow over those legs. So again, using your strap, you can use those straps just to help encourage. You don't want to force anything. You want to encourage that nice stretch, leaning over, finding length through the back of the legs, and softening the heart over the thighs. Now, anytime you're trying to create new length in your muscle, you want to make sure that you want to hold these positions for at least 15 to 20 seconds. So every single one of these stretches should be held for that long. But for the simplicity of this video, I'm shortening everything really quickly. So again, you're going to extend these a little bit longer. So we've woken up the back of the leg. We're going to come to the front of the quadriceps. We're going to support the upper body, taking that elbow underneath the shoulder. We're going to have the bottom knee soft so that it just gives us a little bit more support. We're going to float that right leg in line with the hip. We're going to take that heel towards the buttock. So we're getting that nice stretch from the hip flexor towards the knee. Now, if you want to get into the hip flexor, we're simply going to take that knee in behind the hip. So we're opening up all of the quadricep, that hip flexor, as we hold it back. Again, you're going to do both legs. I'm just doing it on the one side. Next, we're going to open up through the inner thighs. We're going to take the soles of the feet together. We're going to glue the outsides of the feet together, and the front of the inside of the foot is going to be like an open book. You decide how close those heels come to the torso. You don't want to hold the toes because we tend to crank the ankles. You can hold the arches of the feet or the ankles themselves, or simply let those arms get heavy on those thighs. Pressing the outsides of the feet together, letting those knees get heavy, grow tall through the spine. There's that inner thigh stretch. So again, you're going to linger 15 to 20 seconds here. Another option for those inner thighs, great stretch here, is to take the hands underneath the shoulders, take those knees as far apart as you can. You want to make sure those ankles are in line with the hips. And then what we're going to do is start to press the knees into the mat, so we're activating those inner thighs, and at the same time send those hips back. Let everything soften. So the hips get heavy towards the heels, the knees press into the mat, and then there's your stretch. So again, you're going to hold this for as long as you can. Come on up. Bringing those legs together. Once again, coming back into staff pose, we're going to come into our number 4. Take that ankle onto the thigh, let that knee get heavy. So again, we're getting into those hip flexors. Strap is a nice option for you. Grow tall through the spine and let everything soften. So at the same time as we're bringing the heart to the spine, heart to the leg, we're getting that right knee nice and heavy. Keeping good contact with the sit bones, finding length here. We're going to release that. Obviously, you're going to do both sides. So we've woken up the back of the legs, we've woken up the quadriceps, we're getting into the hips a little bit. Last thing you want to do is wake up the calf muscle, so you've got some options here. Again, if you have a strap, you're going to take the strap to the ball mound of your feet, and you're going to press the toes towards your shins, send the heels away. You should feel a nice stretch with the calves here. Alternatively, what you can do is come right into downward dog. Take the toes onto the mat, and then let those heels get heavy as we walk the feet back. So pressing the heels into the mat, there's that beautiful calf stretch. So there's a quick little leg opener, both front and back, waking up the calves a little bit. Play around with that. Linger in the poses. Again, 15 to 20 seconds is the minimum you want to hold it. Enjoy.